What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Jonathan Parkington. In this episode, I'm just doing a quick review over the ROKER, which is going to be a speaker. Now, this speaker is arguably the best bang for the buck you could possibly get. I believe it cost me about $23 out the door. It was available through Amazon. Again, I will have the links in the descriptions on how to get this for such a cheap price. What's really nice about this is it's 100% Bluetooth. So, as you see, there's only these little ports right here. So you're going to have your micro USB port. Now that's good for charging. You're going to have your AUX, obviously if you want to plug that into an external speaker, or if you want to plug it directly into another device, then that's how you're going to use that, such as your computer or something like that. If it doesn't have Bluetooth, you can always do that. The on-off switch, which is on the very top. And of course, we do have a micro USB card, which is very nice for just if you have a phone, maybe the battery doesn't last on it too long or something like that, or if you're going to the beach and you just want to kind of just throw it around, you don't have to worry about too much of losing $20 opposed to losing something that's costing anywhere between $400 to $700 depending on what device you have. Now, the beauty of this thing is it is loud. Now, when I say it's loud, it's too loud for me to actually go ahead and put it on full blast for you guys, but it's surprisingly loud. Everybody that I've given this to, I've shown it to, and I've given them the option to kind of listen to it, adjust the volume themselves. They're extremely surprised on how well this actually works. It does have a little bit of bass to it, which is nice, and the bass isn't overdone where it distorts the music. It's very, very smooth. It does come included with 4 buttons on very top. You're going to have a call button right here, so you can answer or reject calls directly. You're going to have a skip button forward and backwards, as well as a pause and play button. Now, these skip buttons are also volume buttons, so if you touch and hold one for a long period of time, it will adjust the volume going up and down. And they are attached to, up will be for skipping tracks forward, down will be for skipping tracks backwards. As you see, you can take off this top piece. It's just a piece of flimsy rubber right here, as you can see. Not that big of a deal. And that's what the inside of it looks like. So you can kind of see where the power goes through. You can see your buttons as they're all touching right there. It is a piece of plastic, and the bottom does come off as well, but there's nothing down there. So that kind of just gives you an idea of what it is. And I've actually thought about, because there's small little grooves right here on the very bottom, I've thought of making a custom little stand and getting a few of these devices together, and then I can kind of slide that part into the groove and I can lock it in place. That's another side project that I'll do later on down the road, and I'll show you guys that in another video, but that's just an idea for you guys. So let me go ahead and get this bottom piece back on here at least, and I will turn it on and show you the pairing of it. So here's that. So now with the top piece, you want to make sure it does go on the right way, otherwise you're not going to get your buttons. So your call button is going to be the closest towards the power button, just to let you know. And we'll go ahead and get that on. Who cares if it doesn't work, whatever. Alright, so that's what that looks like. So here's what the device. So when I power it on, you get that sound. So the older versions of these models, I will let you know, they had some really, really annoying sound. So when you paired it, or when you turned it on, it would say like power on or power off, and paired when it was paired to something, and it was extremely annoying. I waited within a month. They had a new version of these out, and they changed that because they were getting so many people complaining about it. So what I'm going to do is I have this turned on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Bluetooth for my device. So you're going to see all that here. I'm going to go ahead and scan, see if I can find this speaker. There's my computer, and there is the sound cube. So I'm going to see if I can give it a second. There we go. So you heard that extra beep there. If you didn't, there's a small little beep. That beep was just verifying that, hey, it is paired. You can see right there. Now coming into your Bluetooth, if you touch this little gear icon, you're going to have the options to go ahead and enable or disable the media or the call audio. I preferably do not like my call audio working. The reason is I actually keep my phone next to me, and I have the speaker kind of playing sometimes around the house, and so when I'm walking around, I have either a Bluetooth headset on or my phone directly on me. And so if you do not have that unchecked, if you go ahead and answer a call, you will notice that your Bluetooth is turned on the actual call. So if you want, you can just, inside the call itself, you can just disable the disable the Bluetooth speaker, and it should just go ahead and adjust you. But it's going to take a second, so the caller on the other end might think that you've hung up on them. So I've had these type of issues, so I'm just letting you guys know for my personal experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and open up. Actually, I'll just push play. Alright guys, well sorry about that. The Bluetooth actually kind of picked up on the microphone and things got a little bit hectic, so I'm just going to go ahead and hand cam this really quick and show you the what it sounds like. So again, here's a little bit better view of it because I'm using a higher quality camera. But go ahead and I'm going to push play. See if it picks it up. It does.
Hot as the trees, hot as the cool breeze, cold comes at the chase.